The summer sun is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it takes a lot of energy to cool your home down. On the other hand, that same sun could power your whole home. Blossom Solar is the company helping you do both. Blossom Solar was voted the best in customer service by the Seattle Times Best, making paying a lot less for energy a lot less stressful. And they offer HVAC services to boot. So take control of your home and the energy you use. Go to blossomsolar.com. That's blossomsolar.com.
Clue, live on stage, the uproarious new play based on the hit movie and classic game. Murder and blackmail are on the menu when 6 mysterious guests assemble for a dinner party. Was it Mrs. Peacock in the study with the knife, or perhaps Colonel Mustard in the library with the wrench? This fast, furious, and funny whodunit will leave you dying of laughter. Clue, live on stage.
Tickets at fifthavenue.org.
Start your summer road trip at Midas and get up to $30 off your next repair service. Plus, get a free closer look vehicle check to make sure you're road trip ready. If you need brake service, an alignment check, or tune-up, hit up Midas for up to $30 off. For more details, request your appointment at Midas.com.
Five Below means hot stuff, cool prices. Get the trends in your feed for way less. Candy, beauty, tech, room decor, and more. Plus extreme value finds in our 5 Beyond shop. Yup, you could say we're kind of a big deal. Shop in stores and fivebelow.com.
Let the good times cruise this summer with Sun Cruiser Hard Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka, it's one wildly refreshing summer sipper. With no bubbles to fill you up, it goes great with the beach, the pool, and anywhere else. Plus, each Sun Cruiser is only 100 calories and 4.5% alcohol, making it perfect for those long summer days. When the sun is out, nothing hits quite like a Sun Cruiser. Crack one open today. Sun Cruiser Beverage Company, Boston, Massachusetts. All nutritionals based on 12-ounce serving. Please drink responsibly.
Second date update.
We don't normally hear about this on second dates, or I don't know if maybe it just doesn't happen a lot. I'm not sure. But in today's call, our listener Michelle says that she paid for the entire first date that they went on. Drinks, food, and the activity that they did together. And then after doing all of that, wouldn't you know it, she's not getting a call back.
How does it feel to be a guy?
All that effort for no reward.
Why wouldn't the guy at least do one thing?
I mean, I don't know. If she's the one that set the date up, then it's her responsibility
more
to pay
context.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Alexis is right, too.
Yeah, before we jump to any conclusions here, let's talk to Michelle and find out what happened. Michelle, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Hey.
Well, good's a good start since you're on the phone with us. Some people come in a little bit more fragile.
You seem like you're in good spirits, but clearly something's going wrong if this guy isn't calling you back. So tell us about the situation. Who is he?
Well, his name is Calvin. We met on a dating app.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you, I mean, my first question is, are you the one that initiated all the contact? And
It was pretty mutual in the beginning when we exchanged numbers. We were just going back and forth, and we spoke on the phone a few times and FaceTimed. But the topic of self-care had came up during one of our conversations.
Oh, did you say self-care?
yeah.
Self-care, yeah.
Okay.
Good.
And so I asked him if he ever had a mani and pedi, and he said no. So
Every man should get a mani and
This
pedi.
makes sense why you paid
Exactly.
them. Yeah, I
I've
think
heard
so.
that my best friend gets manis and petties, but I've never done it.
They feel so good.
I had a
So-
guy friend going for a mani-pedi, lost his foot.
Oh, they're dangerous.
Oh, my God.
The nail files.
So
They have nail files. I've seen
Don't
those.
go to back alley mani
Yeah.
pedis,
Well,
Jeff.
yeah, the place that he went wasn't accredited, but
yeah, they
still.
were like, hey, put your foot in this bucket.
I'm assuming that you probably took him to a more reputable place.
Like a spa, maybe?
yeah, it was super
A
nice.
salon?
Okay. So was there any indecision about who was going to pay for this part of the date?
The mani pedi part?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't discuss it ahead of time, but I paid for the whole thing because he didn't have his wallet. He didn't know where it was, so I mean, it wasn't a big deal to me.
Whoa, he just happened to have lost his wallet.
What do you mean? Like, you paint the scene. Like, you don't find this out till what? You're standing at the register?
Yeah, so we got to the counter, and he looked like he was attempting to pay, like he was patting down his pockets and stuff like that, and he's like, "Oh man, I I don't have my wallet. It looks like I don't even have my wallet. I don't know where
Like
it
it hit him at the Oh, how embarrassing.
No,
That's
this is like when girls go to the bars and you're like, I've never tried tequila, so somebody buys you it. I've never had my nails done,
Wait,
then
that's
you get
a
it paid
trick?
for.
That's so smart. I would totally
Yeah.
buy a girl a shot if she's like, you've never had
Exactly.
tequila?
And whose phone isn't connected these days to your
Yeah.
credit card? You know what I mean?
That's true.
My phone is not connected to my credit card,
that
by the
makes
way.
sense. Yeah.
When you don't
So-
pay for anything
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So-
exactly.
Point.
It's called a life hack, Brooke. So thank you for lunch after this. Anyway.
I thought of that too. I was like, oh, you can just cash app if you want or whatever. And he was like, he doesn't do that because someone had stole his credit card information at one point.
Oh, this
You
is
asked him
scary.
to cash app and he said no.
Why not Venmo?
Well, he didn't have any links.
Okay. This guy, he's had a rough go with the payment
Yeah.
stuff in his past. So let's give him a break
we
on that.
believe him, yeah.
Okay. So, but there was more after the mani-pedi, it sounds like.
Yeah, so he loved it. And then after the nail salon, we went to a bar. And then all of a sudden, he found his wallet. I guess he didn't realize.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I'm
right
sorry.
after you're
How
done
do you lose it
paying?
as a guy? You don't even have a purse.
I know.
Maybe he was wearing cargo pants. There are so many pockets in those things.
That's true.
It was like in a pocket within a pocket. It was like this
I
secret.
forgot, like,
Well,
I put it there.
Suddenly I
Yeah.
found my ID so I can go into and drink in this
Yeah,
bar.
coincidence.
That's fate, smiling on your date right
Yeah,
there.
it is. So, I mean, at that point, he should pay for the drinks, I think.
Yes.
Did he pay for the drinks at least?
Well, let's rewind a little bit. So he had his ID in the wallet, but he didn't have any money in his wallet because
Oh, no.
he had just made a payment right before he left his house. And I can understand, like, he was nervous about the date. And
No, there's no understanding. Why are we calling him?
I mean, look.
He's scamming her.
Well, Alexis doesn't trust a guy unless he leaves the credit card at Alexis's house.
Guys, have we thought, and I don't want to make this sad, but he doesn't have a lot of money. It's embarrassing. You don't just tell someone, I have $3 in my bank.
But then
I've been there.
Pick a date where you can afford something then.
Sure,
Not-
no.
But what if this is all true, though? What if he actually couldn't find his wallet and he was really nervous about a date with a great girl and was just making mistakes?
That could be true.
Okay,
but-
if it was true, Jeff, I would think that he would call her for a second date to, you know, even the even if he wasn't super
Yeah.
interested. If it was true, he'd be like, "Let's go out again, so
Yes.
I can treat you next time."
Or
Even
Venmo
if
you when you
she-
get home.
Yes.
But the
Or make
embarrassment and the shame of having to do that is really
Yeah.
overwhelming for some people.
I mean, my heart drops just thinking about that.
I don't know. She sounds pretty nice. She sounds like it didn't bother her one bit.
be
Like,
understanding.
I mean,
How did you feel about it, Michelle?
well, you know, everything went really great on our date. I didn't mind paying. Things happen in life, and
yeah.
I went into it with an open mind and just wanted to get to know him. We had great conversation, so
That's good.
I was for it.
Yeah.
Okay. But at this point, after the date, he's not calling you back.
Right, like I'll text, and sometimes he doesn't respond at all, and sometimes he does, and it's kind of like
It's that
short.
shift.
Yeah.
That's where I'm with Brooke. Like, why is he not taking you out to repay
Oh, I
him?
thought you were saying that's fair with Brooke. You just don't respond to her a lot.
No.
Or maybe he just forgot what pocket his phone was in. And he was like, it's usually in this pocket. Now it's in my jacket pocket.
Where is he finding all of these clothes with tiny hidden pockets?
I mean, I kind of gathered that maybe he's like embarrassed about it, and
Yeah.
But end of the
That
day,
could be it.
you obviously had fun with him. Like, you want to see
I
him again.
did. I just want to know what's up, what's the deal. I can't
Okay.
wait forever, but
Yeah.
I like his vibe a lot.
Okay.
right.
Well, maybe his ego is a little bit down right now, but
Yeah.
I think just the fact that we call him and tell him that you're still interested would be a huge boost to it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So let's do that. We'll come back. We're going to call Calvin for you and try and get you a second date update right after this.
Second date update.
Are we just a jaded, cynical bunch of radio sleazebags judging people on the surface?
Yes.
Wait, is that a question? Of course we are.
It's our job.
We shouldn't take that much pride in it because for the first time in probably over 2 years, a woman has come on the show and said she paid for everything on a first date because
Yep.
the guy forgot his wallet or misplaced it for a second at least.
Yeah.
And
Lost
most
it.
of us instantly thought, oh, this guy's a total scam artist who doesn't deserve a date, let alone any love in his life. But
I don't know that we went that far.
Yeah,
Jeez,
pretty
Jeff.
harsh,
Is that what
Jeff.
you were thinking in your head?
I heard Alexa say, why do you even want to call this
Yeah,
guy?
but that's
doesn't
too
mean-
petty, though.
Keep going with the story, though. It gets worse.
Yeah.
That's why.
She's doubling down. I love it.
Yeah.
The bottom line is Michelle says she had a great time with him, felt the connection, and thought maybe his nervousness just caused him to make a few bonehead mistakes.
Yeah, he was
Right.
nervous because he didn't have a lot of money.
But then he found his wallet, not just his credit card. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, Michelle is willing to give him the benefit of the doubt in that situation. Can we do the same? Find the good in him.
Does
They
sound
have to?
It sounds a little scammy, but we'll try.
Well, he's not a
So
bad
no.
person.
Okay. I guess the weird part is afterwards, Calvin isn't offering to repay her or
Yeah.
even
There
reaching
it
out
is.
for
That's
another
the
date.
important piece
That's
right
the
there.
weird part. Our thought is maybe nervousness and embarrassment. Where are you at, Michelle?
Yeah, I feel like he was nervous and embarrassed. I mean, you guys weren't there, so.
That's a good point.
That's
Yeah.
very true. And we also make light of stuff.
Totally. We're
Yeah.
half joking.
Yeah.
But you feel like he's a good guy deep down.
Yeah, I'm all about the person and not
yeah.
money, so.
That's all that
Alexis
matters.
just rolled her eyes at you, so sorry about that.
You can't see me. You don't know that's true.
Alexis, like, every guy has a personality.
Yeah. Let's just
Not
go.
all of them have money.
Let's just call Calvin, though, because I do want to hear what he has to say about this. So here we go. I'm dialing his number right now.
Hello?
Hey, is this Calvin?
Yeah, this is Calvin. What's going on?
Hey,
Hey, Calvin.
we're a radio show, and we're hoping to talk to you about your dating life a little bit.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know it sounds a little bit weird, but it's a segment that we do called a second date update. And that's where we help our listeners reconnect with somebody that they went out on a date with if they're not able to get a second one.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going on?
Okay.
There's someone waiting for
Yeah,
you, man.
someone's interested in you. Is that surprising at all to you, Calvin?
The way my life's going, and yes, that's very surprising.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, no.
Well,
What?
well, hold
What do you
on.
mean by that?
Don't get doubt on yourself because this is Michelle. You guys went and got like manicure, pedicure stuff together?
Oh, my God. Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
I laughed because that was like a very much.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
$180.
if he's embarrassed by the date, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That's a natural reaction.
We heard a little from Michelle about it. We heard that she like misplaced your wallet and couldn't pay and then found it later.
Bro, it sounded like a mess, and it didn't paint you in the best light,
Right.
unfortunately.
I mean, and then there was like the excuse that you don't do any Cash App or
Well,
Venmo or
Yeah,
anything.
which was
We're-
kinda
sorry,
sketch.
we're not trying to pile on you here, but I mean,
and also your name. No,
How-
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
how did you feel about the wallet situation?
I'll be real with you. I feel really bad about the whole night.
Aw, buddy.
I'm just not at a really good point right now financially, which makes dating hard.
That's okay,
Yeah.
man. I mean,
So I really do feel bad about the whole night, man.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have to feel bad. She's still really interested in you.
Yeah.
we actually brought that up to her. Like, he may not have, and she did not
But,
bat an
but
eye.
a text is free, so why are you not?
Well-
I'm just saying.
Alexis.
Why are
Well-
you not texting her back?
Don't take that from the woman who has her mom pay her cell phone bill, okay? So,
Get her.
look,
I guess it's not free. Check her
we
Someone's paying.
Calvin, we know that you ended up finding your wallet right before you got to the bar. Was that just so that you could get your ID to get in?
Yeah, because I just didn't know how to tell her I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is like she sounds so open and cool. Like you should have just suggested a date that didn't cost as much.
She knows that we all go through tough times. So let's say that she was still interested after the disaster of your first date.
I think we just said that.
What is your take on that?
I mean, honestly, I would probably say no, 'cause she's just too good for me. And honestly, man,
Brother.
I don't want to waste her time.
No.
Dude.
No, why would you say that? Everybody goes through hard times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to bring her into my drama and all my
Oh,
stuff.
are you not single?
Is there more?
Before you answer that and we get too deep into this,
Okay.
I want to bring on someone who's more important than any of us in this room, and that's
yeah.
Michelle, who's been waiting patiently on the other line, listening to this call, wanting to talk to you.
Hey, what are you talking about? She on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how this segment works. We have them listening.
Sorry.
Oh,
Michelle, are you there?
Hi, Calvin.
Hey, Michelle.
I mean, I haven't heard from you, so I'm really happy to hear your voice.
Yeah. I just want to apologize up front. I'm just going through a lot right now. I don't have a job, so I just don't want to waste your time, honestly.
I mean, that just means you're an entrepreneur. I think you're just looking at this whole thing wrong.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean by that, looking at it wrong?
Interesting.
I mean, it's just every business owner goes through this in the beginning. You know, I'm sure even the YouTube owners struggled. Airbnb owners struggled in the beginning. This is just, and I'm willing to stick by his side, you know?
This is Jeff Bezos when he's working out of his garage before he's a billionaire, you're
I
saying.
think he was already rich, but yeah.
Was he?
I don't know.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Calvin, she's willing to give you the benefit of the doubt on having no job.
Yeah, but I'm like fully broke, man. Like I have no money, and I'm serious. I feel like she's such a good person. I just feel like I'll be wasting her time.
No, it's not that you don't have any. You're not materialistic. It's not about money with you.
God, she spends everything. I love this.
You guys may be good together. Because
some of my best relationships, they were men who didn't have homes.
Yeah, that's true. Brooke loved them the most.
Well, okay.
One lived in his car, the other one lived in his brother's
All right.
basement.
We'll tell your husband to give up the house and move into your Kia after this. Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm just saying that
It's a hard thing for her husband to hear. The best relationships are with the homeless people.
No, I said he's obviously my best. Why do you have to compare everything? Jesus.
I'm just saying.
It's like talking to my husband right now. I had relationships before him.
You're hearing a happy relationship on the phone right now.
I'm trying to be positive for these people, Jeffrey.
No, excuse me.
He's
Sorry,
not
continue,
homeless.
Michelle.
He's not homeless. He has a home if he needs to come here.
Wow.
Was that an offer? Did you just offer?
Girl.
Calvin.
I mean, I never thought about it or anything like that. I honestly, be real with you, I felt like even that night I was kind of getting on her nerves because I was talking a lot of junk about my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
Well, don't bring it up now.
Wait, why?
Yeah, obviously, did you not learn anything from the last 30 seconds of my life?
Everything is good. Where you're at now, everything is good.
Michelle, did you have a problem with him talking about his ex the whole night?
No, I took it as it means that he's really passionate about love and he still believes in it.
You cannot bring her down.
No, I need to call her every time I'm having a bad day so she can spit it for me.
No, gee.
I mean, I think Brooke, she sees this little lump of coal and spots a diamond in the future.
Put pressure on that
Dude,
coal.
he's Aladdin right now.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to change a man to be better.
I don't need to change him. I don't need to change him. He's perfect the way he is.
That's right.
Well, that's really nice.
Oh,
Wow.
Don't pass this up, Calvin. This is like once in a lifetime you meet a person like this.
I mean, we would love to offer you guys to go out on another date, and we would pay for it if you're willing to at least give it a shot, Calvin. That way you don't have to worry.
No.
What?
Listen, guys, this is my money, my choice. I want to pay for the date and let him know I am by his side.
Okay.
Wow. I wouldn't feel bad for TGI Fridays,
Yeah,
though.
this is a poor financial decision.
Even Alexis knows that, which tells you a lot.
We should give Alexis the gift card.
Calvin, I mean, what are you going to say? Are you willing to give her a chance to pay for your next date she's offering?
I'll be honest with you, Michelle. Thank you for even just understanding what I'm going through and wanting to be there for me. So, yes, I would love to go on the second date.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, this turned out so good. It like chipped away at my little jaded heart. It was so good.
I couldn't even tell, bro.
Well, congratulations, you two. You're going to meet up.
Michelle, for real, are you sure you want to go out with me after all of this? Because, every time on a date, I'm just talking about myself.
Oh.
Wait,
what? Is that a rule, or do you just...
Maybe we could not do that, Calvin.
I just looked at it like you're opening up to me. You feel comfortable opening up to me.
Just not his wallet.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We're getting a lot of texts coming in at 78592 about this second date. Someone said, we absolutely have to get an update from these two. She is the most understanding woman in the world.
She seriously is.
I know. I'm actually I'm worried about her, not necessarily in this relationship, but just in life. Is she going to get taken advantage of? Can you live? Can you live that open and kind?
She's going to meet a guy who's like, yeah, I murdered a bunch of people, and she's like, you sound very passionate.
Yeah.
Another text says, it's funny Brooke called the guy a scammer in the first part, and by the end, her heart was melting with shame. Well, hey,
there was no shame.
Yeah, that's not fair. Brooke's heart was not melting with shame. It was melting thinking about her homeless ex-boyfriends. Let's give her some credit on that.
That is where her sweet spot lies.
Listen, you guys, it's not that I still love them. It was a fun relationship, you
I
know?
hope they're doing well.
We stayed at my house all the time.
That was the only option. Alexis, maybe did you learn anything from this second date update? Anything you want to put into your own dating life?
Was I supposed to?
No. No.
Never should have asked.
Yeah.
What I should be asking is if you have any issues in your love life that you want a little help with, we can be that person to step in for you.
Oh my God, this makes me feel like we can do good things.
Truly.
We can if we want. We don't really want to.
Help us out.
Email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. And go check out all of our second date podcasts wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Better health isn't always about the big things. Sometimes it's a nudge from a friend, or a head nod from a fellow jogger, or even a smile from across the breakfast table when you've decided to pass on the bacon. It's the little things that lead to better health, and Regence is here as a partner, opening doors to the care you need, no matter the size, because it all adds up to something big, a healthier you. Regence Blue Shield. Together we health.
This is the story of how a group of people brought music back to Afghanistan by creating their own version of American Idol. The joy they brought to the nation.
You're free completely. No one is there to destroy you.
The danger they endured.
They said my head should be cut off.
I'm John Legend. Listen to Afghan Star on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Tulalip 2024 summer concerts have arrived, featuring Dustin Lynch, July 14th. Patti LaBelle, July 19th. Sugar Ray, Better Than Ezra, and Tonic, August 18th. Charlie Wilson, August 29th. And T.I. with special guest Yin Yang Twins, September 7th. Tickets are on sale now. Find all the details online at TulalipCasino.com.
Save now and for years to come. The PUD Marketplace is a one-stop shop for energy-saving products with exclusive rebates just for PUD customers. Shop for smart thermostats that control whole home or zoned heating systems. Or snag an Energy Star certified Level 2 EV charger for your garage. Start shopping at marketplace.snopud.com.
This is where projects come to life. Our showrooms are designed to inspire with the latest products from top brands, curated in an inviting, hands-on environment, and a team of industry experts to support your project. We'll be there to make sure everything goes as planned, from product selection to delivery coordination. At Ferguson Bath, Kitchen and Lighting Gallery, your project is our priority.
See the latest designs from your favorite brands, including Signature Hardware, at your local Ferguson showroom.